What's up now? It's your boy Elf7, that's right, and today I got a real special guest. Today I'm here with, actually I'm going to let him introduce himself. Go ahead.
All right, my name is Alan. I do the Trotsky or Bust channel. Fortunately, you've noticed it on YouTube. I'm glad you are. I have about 56 subscribers, so I'm not big, but I'm really cool with that because that's who I think are the legitimate people online.
No doubt, we're all starting from somewhere, right? Yeah? And honestly,
Yeah.
yeah, there's like a certain truth, like, in the small content producers, so no doubt, you know what I mean? Now, quick question for you, what part of the country are you from?
Oh wow! Originally, or where do I live now?
Just like right now, you know what I mean? Like,
Right
we're,
now,
yeah,
I live in Paradise. It's Huntington Beach, California. It's Orange County. I'm a
okay.
mile from the ocean. I can't complain.
How long you been in Cali for?
30 years.
Okay, all right.
30
So
years.
you basically like you're really hip to what's going on in the community, stuff like that. That's cool. You
I
bit
try to be.
you're almost a native Californian by this point. You know what I mean?
Almost, almost.
Almost, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. Similar story for me in New York, man. Similar story. Yeah. So yeah, let's get to the business right here. So first of all, let's talk about who you are. Understand, like your name is Trotsky or Bust, and the thing is that I have a little bit of background in the socialist movement as well, right?
Okay.
So the thing is that I know Trotsky is not kind of like your typical. You know, what I mean, you have your Leninists. You have
Sure.
it's very rarely find Stalinists, right? It's very unpopular. Yeah,
No, of course, of
almost
course.
nobody admits like if they are, or
Right.
you got your
Right.
yeah, and then you have your Trotskyists, which are kind of like we talked a little bit before the show though. You wouldn't define yourself necessarily as a Trotskyist, right?
Well, here's the thing: is the world today is very different than the world that Trotsky lived in, or the Russia of 100 years ago.
I agree.
So it's very hard to call yourself that today. I respect Trotsky. I thought he was honest, which is why he lost. I mean, Stalin cared about Stalin, and Mao cared about Mao, and that's why unfortunately, people like that prevail.
Yeah, that can happen. Yeah, so yeah, absolutely. So the thing is, what's a little bit about your like activist background? What's your
All
towards
right.
these kinds of things? What's your background with that type of stuff?
Okay, my activist background is in 2004. I did join the Green Party. The experience was good and bad, and what I mean by that is I live here. I joined the Long Beach Green Party. They're close to me. The people there were great. These were the best people you'll ever find. These people used to go to city council meetings. People don't realize that even city council meetings are corrupt. City councilors, they too are corrupt. They too only care about business.
Wait, quick
They don't
question,
care.
quick question. Before you get to this point, right? The thing is that by this point you already decide to go to the Green Party. So the thing is
Right.
that, right, most people don't ever make it that far. You know what I mean? They're in the
Okay.
Democratic Party. They never really think that much about politics. What made you actually decide to go to the Green Party, which is actually very few people do? Something must
Right.
have activated you around 2004. Something happened. What happens?
2004 was election year. John Kerry, who I didn't see a point of voting for John Kerry. I didn't vote for John Kerry. Um, I, you know, John Kerry went to election bragging about voting for the war in Iraq. So how do you do that? How do your opponent's biggest weakness and you say, "Oh no, I'm just as stupid as he is." Made no sense to me. I was very disillusioned with the Democratic Party. I looked for an alternative party. I felt there was. I actually, at the time, saw it as a way of pushing the Democrats left. I don't feel that way anymore. I don't see a third party having any influence on the Democrats. I've totally given up on Democrats. Now, that was the good part of my experience with the Green Party. The bad part, and this is part of the reason why I stopped being active, is I went to the meetings right here in Long Beach, very close. So I wanted to do more. So once I went to a meeting in LA. Now, what there, I was hit with a ton of bricks. And what do I mean? There was a gentleman there by the name of Mike Feinstein. I'm pretty sure he's not related to, I don't even remember her name now. Oh my God, Dianne Feinstein. There's our corrupt Republican with a D after a name senator here in California. And apparently there had been this donor to the Green Party this woman, she had given a lot of money, and this guy, Mike Feinstein, embezzled it, right? Not only did he embezzle it, but he put in the council in LA, he put on his friends. So every time the other people tried to vote him out, to kick him out of the Green Party altogether, they couldn't because he had his friends on the council. Well, that was in 2004. I just checked. Mike Feinstein ran for Attorney General as the Green Party of California in 2018. So he's still there. And unfortunately, that's how I feel about the Green Party, that they're just as corrupt. The fact in 2016, the Green Party got a third of the vote of the Libertarian Party. Libertarian Party stands for nothing. The best, example of libertarian is it's like your house cat. They walk around, I don't need nothing. Take away their bowl and listen to them howl. I want to see every libertarian out there not use the public roads for a week, and let me see how many libertarians we have by then. Whereas the Green Party stands for something. The fact that they got a third of what the Libertarian means they're not trying. And if they're not trying, it's because they've been corrupted. I mean, the top of the party has been corrupted, right? I even heard, I was watching once Chris Matthews, and he said that he had invited Jill Stein on, and she didn't go on. Why not? Is she not trying to win? Well, that's my answer. My answer's too long-winded.
Okay.
Just tell me.
That's cool, man. Actually, here's actually the thing is that, right? I really appreciate your perspective because you know what? From myself coming from the Green Party, having 20 years in the Green Party, yeah, I experienced those things as well. Nothing's perfect, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. That they have this, it's kind of mad funny because they should totally understand because not Trump, right? They talk about how stupid that is, right? But not Democrats is basically not Trump. It's the same mentality. Like what is the difference there? What is the difference, right? Not Democrats is really not a high bar. It's really silly, yeah? And we have experience of seeing these third things actually be, I've literally seen people come to the meetings and be like, they'll repeat, like, not to hate on Jimmy Dore, like, because I still, like, I still think he's cool. But he goes into the thing, they'll come in, like, wide-eyed like this. You guys are just what we need. We need an alternative to the Democrats. Like, line for line, I hear it. And I see, like, the people who've been there for a couple of months, and we look at each other and, like, yeah, like, you just, come on, guys. Like, he's, again, what I mean? Like, yeah, here we go, what I mean? You might as well press fucking play because they're like a fucking recording, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the message that's been sent out there. And actually, there's a heavy within people that I know, there's a theory that this is a new controlled opposition over here. If you notice, right, and actually you can see, like, one of the things that I'm pushing right now is at the convention they did not push for any candidates, right? They just said, some of them said vote for Biden. So I just started a new thing where I said, you know what? You can vote for anybody you want. As the MPP, let's flex our muscle now. Let's have an effect on the thing now. Anybody can join the MPP right now. Anybody can vote, right, for any candidate they want, right? And then as a unit, we'll all write in that candidate no matter who it is. MPP could change American politics history right now. You know what I mean? Imagine we all voted in Tulsi or, Joe Jorgensen or who knows, like Jesse Ventura, anything. It could be anything. It would be crazy. Why not try it? You know what I mean? But why aren't they trying it? That's a little suspect. You know what I mean? Are these people political neophytes? Or are they kind of like going along to get along, playing the game, managing us?
Or are they the managed opposition?
It seems, that theory's starting to grow a little bit. You know what I mean? We'll see. They say have to prove themselves. Also, their books, as far as we know, are not public. Do they see anything on right? They're collecting donations right now. How much money do you think they've collected over the years? They're very popular. And look at their whole strategy. Just like the Democrats, we control the media, progressive media. We control the celebrities. It's like Democrats 2.0 in many, many disturbing ways. And when there's a critic, like look at the way they're treating you. Do they in any way take any responsibility, or is it like you're Russian or you're dirty progressives, right? It's like the same thing all over again. Like you are nothing but guilty because you dared to challenge the party line. Like, oh my God, you guys have to act like this? What the fuck?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, they ignore me. They ignore me, but I know Jimmy Dore watches me because he quotes me too often for me to realize that But like I said, I think the real people, unfortunately, are getting as many views as you and I, which is not a lot.
That's okay. That's okay.
Exactly.
Honestly, I reported some weird things about like the Tulsi campaign. I don't know if I mentioned this before, off or on camera. But there were some things that were like, during the Bernie campaign, they said there's this weird stuff going on in the campaign, right? Tulsi's a bigger target. What, nothing was going on there? Yeah, okay. Why is there nothing, like absolutely nobody talking about this? I actually contacted Jimmy Dore. I contacted a bunch of other YouTubers about this, and nobody's talking about it.
Right. I don't believe that Jimmy Dore or a lot of them are organic. I mean, for one, here's my biggest problem with Jimmy Dore
Okay.
is a lot of, not just Jimmy Dore, a lot of them worked for RT,
Okay.
Russia Today. Not that I'm not getting on this Russian conspiracy, but the fact is, uh, Russia today is owned by the Russian government,
Yeah.
which is controlled by Putin, who's probably the world's richest man.
Yeah.
So, and what that's what bothers me about Jimmy Dore. Plus the fact that he defends Syria all the time. Assad is a mass murderer. Assad killed 500,000 people. How do you not talk about something like that? Is it's only wrong with America when America does it. It's okay when Assad does it and Putin does it. So if you say this, then you're a Russian conspirator, which I'm not. I understand why the Democrats are doing it. It's a distraction, but I don't know. I don't believe those people are organic. I don't.
I don't know what to believe, man. Yeah, I don't know
I
what
don't know.
you don't know what to believe anymore. You know what I mean? Like the whole media has just become completely untrustworthy. It's horrible. Yeah.
Yes.
That's why, like,
Totally.
honestly, right? I honestly kind of more likely to trust someone like yourself, who has so little reason to lie, and you're just
Exactly.
not going to be compromised yet. So you're just going to say
Exactly.
what's
Well,
real. You know what I mean? Fuck it, why not?
yeah.
Fuck it, why not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to
Exactly.
lose, right? Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's cool,
I'm
man.
living in a one-bedroom apartment, and I'm not living in any mansion, so
Yo, I'm living pretty rugged myself, man. Yeah, all these elites want
yeah.
to talk about what's good for us, what we want. You know what I mean? Are
Yeah.
you one of us? You know what I mean? You're willing to settle. You know what I mean? Look at us,
Yeah.
man. We want change just a little bit more. Like they're like, oh, vote your conscience. Like we don't have to take action now. Just kind of chilling. It's 2020,
Yeah.
motherfucker. What am I supposed to wait another 4 years with Kamala Harris about to become
No,
the motherfucking president? You got to be
no,
dreaming. Fuck no. You know what I mean?
no, no. It'll be the same thing in 4 years. They'll still lead us astray. Trust me. When I saw that People's Party and they didn't have a candidate, that was it. I was there. No way. You can't do that.
They've been
That's
around for 2 years. But the thing is, they don't
yeah.
have ballot access. They could still do write-in. You know what I mean?
That's not the point.
Yeah.
That they weren't going to win the election regardless. Even if they had ballot access in 50 states, they were not going to win the election. The whole idea of this election is get your foot in the door.
Wait a
And they
minute.
didn't
Wait a
even
minute. Wait a
try.
minute. Okay. Now the thing is that I can't believe that or agree with that because wait a second. Okay. First of all, okay.
Okay,
How old are you again? 40s, 50s?
50,
Okay.
59.
Did you ever think we would have a black man president like 20 years ago? Did you ever think Trump would be president? Did you? Okay. Anything's fucking
No, that's
possible.
not. But that's
What?
not the point.
Also,
No,
okay.
no, no,
Also,
no.
okay.
So
Go ahead. Yeah.
we didn't have a black man as president. We had a
I'm.
corporate shill who happened. That's how they fooled us. That's how
Yeah,
they
I.
fooled us.
I get it. I get it. But still, even though
Correct.
I never thought it
Correct.
would happen, I really just didn't think
Correct.
it would happen in my lifetime. I really didn't.
No, neither did I.
I was
But
surprised. Yeah.
okay, let me answer like this.
Go ahead.
Trump is
Trump
not
also
president.
is surprised. Also a
Oh,
surprise.
okay,
I
let me
never.
answer.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Trump isn't president. Obama isn't president. Bush wasn't. They have as much power as you or I.
Yeah.
Okay, all they are is front men. They have no control, no power, no nothing. So to say a black man was president, Obama was president, not in my opinion.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Yo, you know what's crazy? Because Bush was freaking head of the CIA. When the head of director of intelligence becomes your president, like that's not a good sign. This is
No,
not a positive sign. That
no,
is like
no.
KGB just became the fucking president. Like what the fuck? You know
Yep,
what I mean? Like this is
yep,
like it was real questionable shit. Yeah, it's
yeah.
hilarious, man. Yo, so people look what like okay, so look, there's a lot of other channels that's out there, right? Yeah. What makes your
Mhm.
channel like? Why should people check you out versus the other? You know,
Wow, that's a good question. One is what we were talking about earlier. The fact that I don't have a lot of views means that I'm just going to tell you straight truth, what I believe. I never say trust me. I say trust yourself, right? I'll never tell act like I know everything, and I ask questions. A lot of stuff I don't know. I want to know. To say, that's why it bothers me. I see some of these, you like Jimmy Dore or The Hill or whatever,
yo,
and it's like,
are you on Twitter?
I am, but not strongly. No, should
Okay.
should I be?
Well, check it out, right? I'm part of something called the Power Anthem Network, which is a group of like small YouTubers like ourselves. And the
Okay.
thing is that it's mostly Tulsi supporters, but right now we're branching out. We do have
Okay.
we have a Biden guy who's like always like, oh, you guys got to vote for Biden, but we don't shut
All right.
anybody out. You know what I mean? Honestly, I try to have everybody
Yeah.
on. Libertarians too. Also, just in the MPP, right?
Right.
I'm actually like leading a coalition, right, to try to like the bylaws go by like in next year, yeah, and I'm trying to vote in a council, right, advisory council, yeah, that has some
Okay.
teeth, you know what I mean? So therefore, MPP has to court all different organizations outside. It could be anything: Black Lives Matter, Republicans, Libertarians.
Mhm.
Everybody's invited in to, and
Right.
also I think it's going to be really hot because MPP has some money. So if you can take an advisory board position with teeth, you could say, look, you have to give some of the member organizations a certain amount of money from your thing, you know what I mean, to help us with our projects, or you have to co-sponsor some of our events, like guaranteed. I think that's
All right.
fucking great. Yeah. So what's up, man? Start an organization and apply and go get that money. You know what I mean? It's gonna be my party, people's party. You think it's your party? You must be fucking dreaming. I'm coming. I'm taking my share. I'm giving out to everybody.
Maybe that's the thing. We have to do our own because
Yeah,
and yeah, you're right. If a lot of us get together, small
yeah,
people, yeah,
yeah.
we could do it.
I'm
We
down
could
for it.
definitely
Let's
do it.
do it. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we meet on Twitter with the Power Anthem Network on Fridays. We all join up together on a live stream. There's also
Okay.
another guy called. There's this guy with a separate live stream. His name is a progressive martial artist, and
All right.
yo, he's had nothing but ladies on his stream. It's like this one dude with three. He's just like somehow like eating it all up. You know what I mean? The other one is nothing but dudes. That's fine though. You know what I mean? Like I ain't
Yeah.
mad at that. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
whatever you like, you know what I mean? Both is available. You know what I mean? And they're both
Okay.
really friendly people, and we're just all about like opening up the
All right.
discussion. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Show me. Like I said, I'm not tech savvy, so I'll text you afterwards. Maybe you can help me. So yeah, I'd love to do that.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Definitely.
How
And
can yeah?
may I ask you a question? Why are you still for Tulsi? She's endorsed Biden.
The thing is, okay, you have to understand her background from a long time ago, as a child. The thing is that she was actually right the daughter of a Democrat who was in office, but he was a
Okay.
Republican beforehand. So probably
Okay.
all her life she grew up being called turncoat Tulsi and shit like that. You know what I mean? I could see that real
Oh,
easy. You know what I mean? Now she's
yeah.
coming up, and then the thing is that also because like she does have more alignment with democratic ideals. Also, come on, you've been in the Green Party for how many years, man? We got 100, we got 200,000. Democrats is 40 mil. You know what I mean? Plus, you got a
Yeah.
family dynasty over there in Hawaii, which is a different animal than here stateside, which makes her particularly resilient to the corruption that happens to stateside because you have interstate commerce and they can fuck with you. You get what I mean? But because Tulsi's like kind of like on a tourist like money making island, you know what I mean? She doesn't have
Right.
to worry about that as much, so she can be more independent. Say fuck y'all, you know what I mean?
Right. Well, you asked me why I like Trotsky.
Yeah.
The revolution will come from people who don't give a fuck.
Well,
All
that's
right.
me. Okay.
Real revolutionaries aren't afraid of the guillotine.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't be afraid of anything. So
I have nothing to lose. They destroyed my life.
exactly. Those are the revolutionaries. Tulsi will not be a revolutionary. Certainly not the.
She's a little bit of a princess. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Or neither will Cornell West. I know this is sacrilege, but the more I listen to Cornell West,
I have friends
I
that are
just
rich. I have friends that are rich because the thing is that I'm from the entertainment industry. So I hang
okay.
out with people that are dead broke and people that are mad rich, like next to each other. You know what I mean? Like smoking blunts
Sure.
and shit.
Sure.
Like it happens because of that
Right.
mixture. So I know they go through their own thing and they're in their own trap and their own like it's not necessarily a place to be and they're all targets for each other. It's kind of sad. So you know what I mean? Like also part of my I don't even want that life to tell you the truth, and I'm already like that makes me more resilient as a quote unquote leader because I don't accept any titles, fame, money. I'm not running for any positions, so they can't get me in any
Right.
way. They have nothing on me. They can't take anything from me because I deny it all. You know what I mean?
That's good. That's good. Because I don't know. I look at the movie industry now. They have it here. Can
Yeah.
you think of a workplace with greater income inequality than a movie set?
Yo, it's not cool,
No.
man. Yeah,
No. Yeah.
yeah,
So until they fix their own house, I don't give a shit what anybody from Hollywood has to say. To be honest with you, I
and
don't.
yeah,
And I
yeah, so corrupt, man. That
even
Harvey Epstein shit. You know what I mean?
oh
Harvey
yeah. And
Weinstein.
then yeah, and I saw Michael Moore the other day. He was talking about how the Rick Snyder endorsed Biden. Rick Stein, the former mayor of the governor of Michigan, who destroyed Flint, which Michael Moore claims he cares about. And Michael Moore was going off on Biden for accepting the endorsement, but Michael Moore is still with Biden. So, that means nothing to me. If you're going to take a stand, or you're the enemy, in my opinion. So,
Well, the thing is that, right, I really take more of a forgiving approach, like as in terms of letting everybody in. So we do, like I told you, that guy, like New Progressive Voice, he's all about Biden. Like he keeps trying to convince us. You know what I mean? It's kind of like,
right.
I'm not mad at him. You know what I mean? I'm a supportive guy. I'm a nice guy to him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So there
So
will be
will I
people
be okay? I
yeah,
have the
because anybody
I
who
have the
fucks,
fuck
yeah,
the world attitude. It's
you can have it. You can disagree, but just so you
okay.
know, but the pan, right, when we have we have the chat set up, right, people don't want to like have like flame wars go on there. Like you guys can PM each other, or you guys can also like add other group members. But the general chat is for business. You know what I mean? So the thing is
What do you
that
mean by business?
so like the thing is like, oh, about to do a live stream. Who wants to jump on? Yo, this is a topic right for the Friday live stream. Like we're thinking about coming up with the topic. Like what do you guys
Oh,
want
I
to
see.
talk about? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Right. Right.
But if it's like
Right.
I think you should vote for Biden, like what does that have to do with our business? Like unless we're doing a show on that shit, like you guys talk
Right.
separately. You know what I mean? That's not our business. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Gotcha.
All
So
right.
I got you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Cool,
That's
man.
fine. That's cool. That's cool.
All right.
All
Cool.
right. Do you have more? What questions do you want me
Yeah,
to
yeah,
get
yeah.
into? The other?
Well, I want you to tell me about like your channel. Like, how can people like subscribe to your stuff? I mean, do you come out
Well,
with
it's
material
very.
once a month, once a week? You have a schedule? What's up?
I don't have a schedule. I should have a schedule. It's just me. I don't know how often you've seen it. It's just me ranting on what I believe. I I don't have a schedule,
You
honestly.
got
I've
any
worked.
connections of those old Green Party dudes? I'm trying to get those Green Party dudes to storm up inside the
No,
MPP.
I don't. I wish I did. I lost contact with them years ago. I wish, because, like I said, there were such good people, great people, and when I think of the Green Party, I don't think of them. I imagine, I like to think that a lot of them have probably left the Green Party because of how I look at the Green Party today as a corrupt party. I wish I did. I don't have contact with them now. These were great people. These were great people.
Yeah, it's also our duty to clean up those corrupt parties. You know, what I mean, there will be never perfect party, even if there's one person who's really, really like Jesus, like you know what I mean. But the thing is
Right.
that that person, right, will be surrounded by people who want to twist that power for their own ends. So
Oh
even if
yeah.
there's one good person in there, that's not enough. So we have to back them up. You know what I mean? And provide
Right.
the
Right.
conditions for them to succeed.
That I don't know. Right now, I've not been active in any party for a long time, so I don't. Right now, I probably won't even vote this election. That's how bad it's gotten. I don't have anybody to vote for. Who would I vote for? I don't believe in anybody.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Yo, man, that's cool, man. That's cool. So, what up, man? Yo, thanks for coming on the show, man. Yeah. Anything else
Okay.
you want to? The MPP
Oh,
thing. Okay,
do you have any questions for
I
me
do have.
or?
Okay, so on the thing, right? You said that MPP seems like a scam. Yeah.
Right.
What do you mean by a scam?
Well, it's another way of just bring us in. All right. Oh, they had the Democratic convention, they had the Republican convention, and now they have the People's Party convention. All right, let's do it. Let's get a third
So
party,
a scam,
and
people
then
usually think about money. Are you talking about a money scam or a
uh,
political scam or both?
well, I think that the two are so interconnected that you can't have one without the other. A lot of those people, the people that I saw, in my opinion, and I'll put Cornell West there first. I'll put Nina Turner and Chris Hedges and
Those are the most
well,
loved people. Those are the toughest
those are
ones to attack. But
okay.
okay,
Well, in my opinion, those are people self-promoters. I
okay,
I love history. Something I've learned about men and women of history. Great men and women of history were great self-promoters.
yeah,
All right,
okay.
you cannot have one without the other. Cornell West, to me, to me, he means nothing to me when he talks. Nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Nina Turner, I don't trust her. And Marianne Williamson. How did she get on stage in the Democratic
When did
debate?
Nina Turner lose your trust? Was it like never from the beginning, or was there some incident, or was there a series of
Well,
incidents?
I would say, look, first she was pro Hillary, and then she changed to Bernie, right? Now, why did she change to Bernie? And then Bernie totally lost my trust when he sat there at the Democratic convention and endorsed Hillary while all his people are booing her. Then okay. So I thought, all right, maybe I'll trust Bernie because we had no choice. And then Bernie just did it to us again. Nina Turner was on board, and someone like Nina Turner, she can run for president. She can run this year for president as a People's Party. Why doesn't she? Cornel West can do it. Why doesn't he? Right? Mary, all of them can do it. You and I couldn't. I couldn't do it. I wasn't even born in this country. But one of them could change this country. Right? Nina Turner can change this country.
That's actually, I'm leading that right now. I'm proposing that the MPP does that right now, whether the leadership approves it or not. I'm saying that we as a people can make that happen right now. We can just say like we're gonna open it up, right? I might do this myself. I'm gonna say there's a day where we're gonna start discussion in this particular forum. Actually, we'll do it on my Reddit. Yeah. That's an open spot for people to discuss anybody. They could even have Burger King. You know what I mean? There's just stupid people are going to do that. You know what I mean? But honestly, any candidate could be Tulsi, could be Yang, could be Bernie, could be Trump.
But how are you going to get them to run?
They don't. Right. The thing is that it would be a write-in. So whoever the MPP will take a vote, and then I don't know how many people will follow that, but we'll see. And then everybody agrees to vote for what the people chose for in the vote. You know what I mean? So
Right. I don't. But what I was thinking more is if Nina Turner came on and said, "Hey, I'm running for president for whatever party," then all the people online would have to support her, right? All of them. Jimmy, what?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, right? The thing is, wait a minute. They should do that with a vote within the members. I'm saying, right? They can't just like throw her up there. You know what I mean? Because it's got to come from the party members, not from the leadership.
Right.
So they can't just say you're voting for Nina. Like, I wouldn't be cool with that. You know what I mean? She got to earn it.
If she said it, how do you, with the People's Party, you don't really need to earn it. Anybody, Cornel West, and he said, I'm running for president at whatever party you want to say, Cornel West party.
Yeah.
Right? That would change this country. Nina Turner Bernie could have changed this country forever.
He should still do it. He could do it now.
He's not going to. Neither will she. Neither will any of them. Right? So why not do it? Even if you're, what I don't understand is even if you're a self-promoter, if Cornel West did that and he lost, let's say he was just interested in money, right? He could become so rich. He'd become so famous. Just like Trump. Trump probably did it as a publicity stunt. That's how it started out. Right? And then, no, that's what I heard.
I agree. I think that's true. That's why I think it's so funny, because I think it's true. Yeah. A lot of people say that, actually. People close to him, they'll be like, yo, honestly, like, he was trying to promote his show, and then it just went way too far. It's mad funny. Yeah.
Now, think if someone started a third party. Everybody I talk to, even people, I know people are pro-Trump.
That's what I'm saying. They could win now. That's what I'm saying. Anything could happen. Right? It's not over yet. It's not over yet. Anything could happen. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Yeah, but who's going to do it?
I'm doing it.
No, but you're not known. You said you're in entertainment.
I don't give a fuck. We'll see. I got a couple months.
Do you know somebody famous? Do you know somebody famous?
Someone else will pick it up. I don't give. Yeah, Richard Idris. He's down with this shit. Richard Idris. He's from Draft Jesse. Richard Idris.
What?
Richard Idris. Listen, I don't give a fuck about being famous. I'll give the idea away. Fuck it. That's the way it always is.
I understand, but if you're not famous, it won't take off. If somebody, like, let's say Jerry Seinfeld.
Then help me get famous, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Listen, baby, I'm in this till the day I die. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck if it's tomorrow. You know what I mean? We smoking. We living. You know what I mean?
Is
fuck
that cigarette or weed?
What the fuck you think it is, man? This is the real shit.
Hopefully it's weed. I mean, you should have told me in advance. Right.
Don't worry, we're getting up again, man. We're gonna see what the backlash is from this video, because I'm sure it's coming up. You know what I mean?
Why? You can't smoke weed online?
Nah, just for like talking about about MPP. You know what I mean? They're already like on you, like, oh, MPP hater, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I don't even care now. I just
Well, actually, it's revealing of their tactics. You know what I mean? It's very DNC-esque. It's Democrats 2.0. Right, you're guilty of everything because you break the narrative. You are not. You don't have even one valid point about anything. Nothing you said, out of all the things you said, None of it is correct, and their line is 100% correct. Okay.
Yeah.
They want you to
exactly.
know that. They want you to know that. So that's really like, when you hear that, you're like, I see how this is, and it's real fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Totally. But like I said, my plan, or one possible way to go, is if I was a celebrity, like even a minor celebrity, your name would be known, right? I don't mean like that idiot Jay-Z. I don't mean like him, because I mean, he's not a serious person. He doesn't, right? But if I was serious, if I was a minor celebrity and I had a brain that I knew enough about politics, you know, I mean, they would still try to, pretend that you're a nobody or just a
Yeah, yeah, but here's
publicity stuff.
here's another thing, like, because I've been hanging around celebrities because of the music stuff, you know what I mean? And
All
they're
right.
surrounded by the entourage who's like always trying to manipulate them for all they shit, you know what I mean? So they're
Yeah.
like surrounded by yes men in a weird way, but also like people who are always trying to like get money out of them. So
Yeah.
they're like always like looking around like over their shoulder, like who's trying to swipe my money and shit. It's like fucked
Yeah.
up, you know what I mean? So
No, but
they go
it's
into a
got to be
bubble. Yeah,
a smart celebrity. That's why I said someone like Nina Turner or Cornel West, they could do it. They could do it, but they're not going to.
yeah.
They're not going to.
Also, they got finite time. Like, they can't even meet with people like us. You know what I mean? They should. They should be meeting people like us, but they're gonna spend time with the big YouTubers. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they
Right.
form their own elites. They form their own little circle, right? Where they don't talk to the outsiders, and actually, it's a have and have not situation straight up. They're not like you
Right.
and me. You know what I mean? They
Right.
are, right. I think
Right.
those. She probably making what? She making $175,000 a year as a professor, some shit.
Who?
Nina Turner.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm
I
not mad.
imagine.
I like her, but honestly, she's not one of us, like in the
No,
truest
no,
sense.
she's
But
not.
she
She's
is
not.
cool, like the things she says, though. I love the things she says. Yeah,
Right. Right. But you know what? Obama said all the right things too, didn't he?
yeah. I feel Nina goes a little further, but yeah, the thing is, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. They're not truly of us.
Right.
They're not
Right.
truly. They are a little bit removed. Let's be fucking real. So
Right.
yeah,
A real revolutionary is, like I said earlier, it's someone who doesn't give a fuck. That's the only way you're going to do it. And unfortunately, we don't have such a person out there.
that's me. You'll see, but this country's
If
not
you were
built for
famous,
Asian.
yeah, I'd say go for it.
Yeah.
Were you born in this country?
Yes, I was. No,
Okay,
I
I
can't.
was.
I can't run for
Okay.
office. I have too many enemies.
What do you mean?
Yo, I go hard, bro. I go hard. Have you seen my
What do you
channel?
mean?
Have you seen my channel?
I had who do you have on? Do you have anybody famous on?
Probably China Mac.
Don't know.
It's okay.
Like I said, I'm old. I don't know. I don't know.
Who else did I have? It's
Was he
okay.
a rapper?
Yeah,
Okay. All right.
it's all good.
All right.
All right. So yeah, man. I guess that's the show, man. Thanks for coming on. And
All right.
yeah, I'll be checking out for more. And if you guys like the thing, holla back and put in the comments below. We'll have the guy back on, and I'll probably appear on his channel soon. Yeah. What's up?
All right.
All right. Peace, man.
All right. Thank you.
No
All
doubt.
right. Take care.
It's a dark day in our nation when high-level authorities will seek to use every method to silence dissent. The truth must be told.
And if you want the truth, you need to check out independent media producers just like myself, DJ L7. You should subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications when I release a new video.
Truth of these
We are
words
on all
is
the major
beyond
platforms.
doubt.
That includes Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Unfortunately, we have definitely seen that these mainstream outlets will cave to corporate interests, so we encourage you to join our independently moderated communities of Reddit and Discord. We also encourage you to subscribe to us on BitChute and Daily Motion so you can see the content that YouTube doesn't want us to let you see. Hey, now it's time for the most important part of the video. That's right. It's time for us to tell you about the Taking Action Group. Do you need an activist? Or maybe there's no activists around willing to help you with your cause and you need to learn to become an activist. That's exactly why we're here. Every week we get up with people from across the nation, in fact even sometimes internationally, and we develop strategies and a game plan to address the issues that are affecting all of us. Every week myself from New York City and course, my co-host Lisa from Los Angeles provide a coast-to-coast perspective on what's going on in the country. If you want to donate to help out with expenses, travel, equipment, stuff like that, then I definitely appreciate it, and you can hit us off at Venmo or PayPal. Thanks a lot. Hey, by the way, we also have a merch store, so check it out. Oh my goodness, it seems like you've reached the end of the video, so make sure you check out some of our other videos. Make sure you subscribe. This is your last chance to do so thanks a lot. And looking forward to seeing you on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment below if you have any questions or issues you'd like me to address. And if you're an activist, the time to make things happen is now.